We're at Conway Hall in London at the Positive Money Conference. We've got 250 or so people in there who are learning about positive money. And I'm here with Miriam Morris, who's the campaign's director for Positive Money. She's going to tell us what it's all about. So what is Positive Money?
Positive Money is a campaign for debt-free money. And what we're here today to do is to look at how we get our message across to a wider audience. People here are very committed to the cause and understand and have been involved for quite a while. But the general public would not know what debt-free money is because they don't understand how money is created. The problem we have is that all of our money has debt attached to it. It's all based on debt. And that is why we're in so much debt, why we're struggling to pay off our debt, why there's so much personal indebtedness and all the additional problems that this causes for people. And so we want to find the way to communicate with people that the reason we're in so much debt is because all of our money is created with debt attached to it, and that there is a way of doing things differently.
And it's quite surprising what you're saying. Why don't we all know about this?
Because it seems so incredibly ridiculous that, in fact, privately owned banks create money when they make loans. People think that banks lend money. People think that savers put money in the bank and then we borrow it. But in fact, what happens is that banks create new money when they make loans. And if you stop to think about it for a minute, you realise that actually there's no other way that money can come into circulation. No other way new money can come into circulation except by a bank making a loan. So therefore, all of the money that you and I use to pay for things or that we earn has debt attached to it. Every pound you have in your pocket, somebody must owe a bank at least £1.
And why is that such a problem, though? What are the effects of that?
The effects are that it means that our economy needs to grow all the time in order to pay back the debt and the interest. Yeah. So the environmental destruction this creates is enormous. At the moment, we're in massive debt, which is threatening the sovereignty and the democracy in countries because we're all just trying to pay back money to the banks. And it has an enormous effect on individuals who are having to work extra hours. Couples, both of them have to work in order to get a mortgage to pay for a house. The whole of our money system is based on debt, and therefore we spend all of our time trying to pay back this debt. There is no stable money supply that enables us to get on with life without this constant having to pay money back. Okay, you've got my attention.
Where do I find out more information?
There's our website, positivemoney.org, and also today we're just launching a new book called Modernising Money, which outlines both the problem and in quite a lot of technical detail about how it is that banks create money, but also outlines our solution, because there is quite an easy solution whereby you actually take away the power from banks to create money and give it to an independent, transparent organisation, just a process to make sure that we have the money we need in the system to continue positive economic activity. The problem at the moment is the banks are in a boom. They create too much money and you have escalation in prices of things like house prices, and then as soon as things go wrong they stop creating money and you go into recession. So what we need is a stable money supply, and the book Modernising Money explains how you could have a reliable and stable money supply that we don't have to pay privately owned banks to use.
So, a reliable, stable money supply. I'd like one of those. So that was Miriam Morris for Positive Money, and this is Patrick Chalmers for Vision on TV.